Asari Tomei Minnow is a classic stick bait. Very, very versatile lure. Great in situations like this, chasing your bread and butter species like bream, and getting this into all these little nooks and crannies, those little dark, shady spots where they might be hiding. This is an awesome lure for getting right in those tight spots and letting it sink in front of them before twitching it away. I'll quickly show you a couple of effective ways of fishing this little baby. So put that lure in tight, engage your reel, watch your line. Sometimes as it's sinking, give it a little bit of a flutter, let a fish know that it's in their space, and then just watch that line. Sometimes if any sign of that line giving a little sharp tap, lift the rod and you're away. And there we go. There we go, that's what we wanted. Get them in tight, and the fish are gonna be there. There we go. Not a monster, but he's a start. There you go, classic little Asari Tomei Minnow. He's looked all the part of a bait fish that's landed in this guy's space. There's probably a pack of them down there. I'll probably pick the smallest of the tribe, but that's how it goes. And then as that's flooded down, I give it a little jiggle, let it sink down again, he's eating it on the drop. Very important that you let that sink into their space. They very often eat it on the drop, and it is one of the great features of that Asari Tomei Minnow. It's got that seductive flutter as it sinks. It's all a part of something that's dying and wounded in their space. You put it in there, and you're gonna get their attention. Great feature of these little Asari stick baits is their weighting. They cast a mile, which when you're trying to stay away from cautious fish, is sometimes of great benefit. Having put it into the spot, they are very, very versatile, which means you can work them in so many ways. You can let them sink to the bottom and just jiggle them up and down off the bottom, fish them like a soft plastic, or if you know the fish are a bit more active and want to chase bait fish, simply kick them into gear, start almost a slow roll, just slowly retrieving that lure while jiggling that rod tip. And what you're going to do is get that lure darting side to side. And what it sometimes does is those fish that like something moving, sometimes it lands in their space and then it starts getting away. They're forced to make a decision quickly. And sometimes that quicker retrieve can be their undoing. But the beauty of a lure like that, it's superbly weighted, looks so much like the bait fish you're going to find in your estuaries and your freshwater areas. It's going to be just as good in your bass and trout. The beauty of having a lure like that is you can just fish it to the conditions.
The Tomei Minnow comes in two different options, a 3.2 gram sinking model and a 2.6 gram suspending lure.
Shows you sometimes if you persist, you can land some good fish. And that, 6 pound leader, there's a GT, Giant Trevally, and it just shows you the presentation. Get a minnow, a little stick bait in there, twitch it, looks all a part of their normal diet. Any fish, doesn't matter whether you're in the fresh or the salt, you put it in there and you make it look like the real thing, they're gonna eat it.